Hello everyone. I am so glad you have joined me today. I love sharing my ideas with you and hope I inspire you with today's creation. And here it is. Isn't he the cutest thing? Who would have thought a pink rhinoceros would be so adorable? And I did the inside and the envelope. Join me in the craft room and I'll show you how. For my card today, I'm going to need my trimmer because I'm going to be creating a cutout on a piece of paper that I'm going to use to mask. I had the animal outing, which I'm going to use the rhinoceros and this little twig. I had Melon Mambo. I have a scrap of Whisper White. I have a piece of Whisper White that's 3 3/4 by 5. I have a piece of Melon Mambo that's 4 by 5 1/4. I have my card base that's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I have my envelope. I have my piece of this is just copy paper, it just happens to be blue, and it is actually the same size as the 3 3/4 by 5. So first thing I want to do is I want to get my little rhinoceros done. Oh, and I have my Aqua Painter and some water. I'm gonna add some color, and I'm going to use the dies to cut him out also. I don't know why I put that away. I got to use it again. Okay, there he is. Now what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to get this to bleed a little so I get a little color. And I'm just using plain white paper. And I may have to use the ink in the lid because it's not smearing. I don't understand why all of a sudden. I thought a pink rhinoceros would be cute. So by doing him first, that gives him chance to dry while I do the other things. So there's that. I'm gonna leave that open. I'm gonna set this aside to dry. I'm gonna move this and this because my next step is to take my piece of copy paper and my trimmer, and I'm going to do, I was thinking, I'm going to do a 3/4 inch border all the way around. You can do the same thing with Post-it notes, but I thought this might be a little faster, so I'm trying it. Sorry, I was trying to figure out where I have to stop. For my cutout, but I'm just creating a window. And if I have to trim it a little bit, that's fine. And I don't. Look at that. All right, now I want this to stay in place. So what I'm going to take and do, I don't want to use glue. And I don't want tear and tape. It'll stick too much. What I need is my temporary adhesive, and I'm not certain where that is from the move. As you can see, I'm still trying to find things. So Give me a minute, I'm gonna get a glue dot. All right, I'm just gonna put a glue dot on the back of here, and I'm gonna use my finger and my pants so it's sticky but not as sticky, just because I want it to stay in place. And I'll just have to be very careful when I take it off. Now I'm going to use my branch, and I'm going to stamp it. All right, yeah, he comes in this way, like so, and I'm going off the page. Now what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to clean this, and I'm going to mask that frog so I can flip it upside down. I don't want my frog upside down. Okay, I've got my stamps cleaned, and I've got a little tiny Post-it note. So what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to put that Post-it note, whoops, got to go a little bit further, over top of the frog. And I've grabbed my Melon Mambo that's messy, juicy, pad, and I'm going to stamp it like, I mean not pad, my marker, and I'm going to take my marker and just fill in ever so slightly that line. And I'm gonna, since that pad is so juicy, I'm gonna use another Post-it note, and I'm going to mask him again, ink this up, and I want another one down here. And I will take my marker and draw my line. And when I remove my mask, very carefully on that one. Whew, worked. All right. See, I have the center there all the way around. You know what I'm going to do, just because I think it'll add something? I'm going to put this back on. I'm going to grab my ruler, and I'm going to use my marker and draw a line around the outside edge. Didn't do there. Sorry about my head. That's better. And what I'm getting is, I gotta be careful, my thing is slipping. Just a real faint mark. And I'm gonna do this, and I'm keeping it the space very small. Go around to the next side. Hopefully my head's not in the way. Do that. And you have to be careful because you'll get ink on here. Let me get my towel. You get ink on your ruler, and then it goes on your card. So wipe it off in between. And do my last line. Let me make sure before I take this off that I have a, there we go. It's still not, still this side. Let me try again. It's right in the middle. I know my head was in the way that time. Ah, that worked. Okay. Let me clean this up a little. Use some water. Get it off of there, so, because it won't dry on there, because this is a plastic ruler, or plastic coated. All right, now I I gotta be very careful with my glue dot. There we go. And there's that. Now, my cute little pink rhinoceros is all dry, so I'm gonna cut him out. Okay, we've got everything done. Let's get this put together. Got my glue. Oops, goes on this one. I almost did it wrong. I think I need to add more glue in here. Either that or change out my tips again. I'm not happy about this. It's still clogging up. And I am squeezing way too hard. All right, time to change a tip. Let's see if this one works better. Yep, here we go. Get that over. All right. Put that down in there. Not sold on these yet. I guess you'd have to change them out every couple of months. A couple of weeks in my case, but. All right, now this goes on my card base. See, that's how it should come out all the time. But it's not. All right, I guess I'm back to square one. I'm trying to find something for the Tombow so I get little tiny dots. All right, that looks crooked. No, just my eye. All right, and this little guy is gonna go right on top down here. And I put it on upside down. Oh my gosh, why didn't you guys yell at me? Come on, come on, don't stick, don't stick, don't stick. Ah. Oh, I'm gonna need a new card base, but at least I got it off. All right. Let me cut a new card base. All right. Let's try this again. See if I can do it the right way up. Normally, if I had used my ATG gun, I would have just heated it with the heat tool and it would have released. Doesn't work that way with glue. See, my frog's upside down. I almost did it again. Cannot have an upside down frog. All right, there we go. That looks crooked too. Don't know why it always looks crooked today. Maybe it is. All right, I'm gonna put him on with Dimensionals. You need to make sure he's good and dry before you put the Dimensionals on, or they're not going to stick. If he's not and you're ready to put it down, just take and use your heat tool and dry it. All right. Added a little piece there. Let me take my backings off. Let's add our cute little rhinoceros and bird. And I'm gonna put him over this way so you still see that other branch, like so. If you want, and that's not sticking, I'm gonna have to stick some glue back there. You can add a sentiment, come on, in the corner. I probably won't put one in there right away. There we go, that's better. Till I know who I'm sending it to, probably one of the girls, but isn't he cute? And I did the inside in the envelope. Let's see what we're going to do next week. And I haven't added my new stamp sets yet. I got a bunch the other day that I want to make sure I add in. Okay, so I have Love What You Do. And my color is Pear Pizzazz. I might be able to do something with that. If you like my project, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel using the button below. Don't forget to leave me a comment. I also have a Facebook group where I do Facebook Live on Thursday evenings. I'm not doing one this week since it's July 4th. Head over to Facebook and search Creations in Paper and join the group. There are lots of cute ideas in there already. If you do not have a demonstrator, I would love to be your online demonstrator. Send me a message and I'll see how I can help you out. I hope you'll join me next week when I do Love What You Do and Pear Pizzazz. Have a great day.